Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. Okay, I want to tell you, just because I don't want it to take up the whole video when we do the stationary advents, I want to kind of tell you my story with stationery and why it means so much to me. And why we have two stationary advents coming after Christmas. From the time I was, I don't know, 8-10 years old, I had a journal of some description, a diary of some description. And when I was in junior high school, I started writing letters to fan mail addresses in the back of teen magazines, and I started writing letters to pen pal addresses in the backs of certain wrestling magazines, and loved my stationery. Loved it. At first I just had a little plastic package with some envelopes and some paper of a couple of different colors, and I loved it because I would send like the blue to male celebrities or male wrestlers, and I would send the pink or the purple to female ones, female celebrities. And I got a lot of autographed pictures doing that, a lot. And not only that, my pen pals. I would have wrestling pen pals, and I had pen pals from church events, from, what do you call it? Bible quizzing, and from the team, which were a Christian group that did plays, and stuff like that. So I loved all things stationery, and so I got a couple of years for Christmas. I got nice stationery. Like, we're not talking the ones that I would get for $1.99 or $2.99 at the bookstore. They would have the envelopes and some paper in a plastic baggie that you just flip the thing over and tuck it in. Heavy duty plastic baggie, but still a plastic baggie. I would get a box with cards, paper, envelopes. It would have a plastic covering on the top, like one of those, those plastic coverings, and then they put the actual lid of the box underneath, on the bottom of the box, and they put a plastic covering that has edges that are about that deep. Well, that's what they do. And I would get those for Christmas. Loved them, loved them, loved them. And I liked that I could take the insert out of the box that was holding the paper up and actually use it to put all my stationery in. A couple of pens, and sometimes, a lot of times it would come with a pen, and that's how I rolled, and I don't even remember what got me into it. I think I just got some basic stationery that I thought was pretty once, and then I was just hooked. Right now I do have a nice set of sloth stationery. It's my first set that has envelopes that don't seal. You have to put the sticker on. It also has cards in it. Like I said, paper, envelopes. It had a little notepad, like post-it notepad, but not sticky notes. They weren't sticky notes. They were just, I still have it. It's just not with the stationery, which all of my stationery is on my desk that is overrun by Christmas at the moment. I have some other stationery. But yeah, I'm a stationery girly. Love stationery, notebooks, all that stuff. So, um, so I just wanted to explain that before we see the two stationery calendars. That's why. There are others. Grabby is very expensive, or Graby. And it looked like an okay calendar. Um, the Hubman and Chub Girl calendar, to me, looked just their aesthetic seems very young, even though they're made for grown-ups. I don't know. I don't like their aesthetic. And everybody has a right to their own opinion. A lot of people absolutely love her work. And don't get me wrong, she's a talented artist. I just personally, it's not my favorite. The Martha Brooks is gorgeous, but, well, unfortunately, the only one I could find was a fake that everybody said was spelled wrong. Duplicate products missing. So you know, 1 to 1.5 stars because it's a fake. The actual one, if you go to Martha Brooke, is $105. Excuse me. Not only is it $105, which I know sounds like a lot for stationery. There's a lot of nice stuff in there, actually. And it's beautiful. One of the reasons that it has that price tag is because there are 3 customized items. The box itself is customized. You do get a journal in it that's customized. And an ornament, I believe, that's customized to you. So, because they take that time for customization, they charge you a little bit more, which makes sense because they're not just slapping a name on a box. They're putting your name, your channel name, whatever it may be, on the box, the journal, making an ornament for you. Plus, there's a lot of other stuff in there, including really nice pens and, like I said, stationery, paper envelopes, a few Christmas cards, all sorts of things. So, and they're beautiful. But like I said, don't have the $105. So, but I got lucky on the Daphne's Diary one that's coming tomorrow because it's gorgeous. And it was regularly a $60 calendar, which went down to, it was $59.99. It went on sale for $39.99 plus a clickable coupon. For a small percentage off on Amazon. Watch Amazon for those clickable coupons, because if you don't click them, you don't get the savings. And I had a gift card, so total out of my own money, I only paid $15 for it. For a $60 calendar. That could have easily been more because it's made out of, it almost looks like, they say it's heavy cardboard, it almost looks like really thin wood, and it's reusable, and it's gorgeous. The other one's not going to be reusable, and it's okay. I'm just very excited. Because for me, that's awesome. That's the things that I love. Bet you didn't know that about me. But I figured instead of sitting there before we open the actual Advent and explaining it in that video, that I would make my own video, a separate video, sort of explaining why stationery means so much to me. So, and I had the box that one of my stationery sets came in for years, because the box, while it was technically a cardboard box, it had like cloth over the outside of it with a flower print, and I used it to keep all my pen pal letters and stuff in. So they're both 24 days. We still have the Ulta ones coming, which should be here soon. They're saying January 3rd, but we'll see. And what's the other thing? Hold on, what's the other thing that's coming? That I have in my email. Oh, the other, the Advent we just talked about. Oh yeah, and check out My Heritage. They just released a really neat program. They do a lot with AI and pictures. And one of the things that they did, that they just released, is they're making pictures move even more than they did before. They're turning them into video clips. How much is this? Let me see. Okay. What's the total price? Oh, that's not bad. I can do that for a year. Are you kidding me? Yep, I'm going to do that. My Heritage just sent me a tremendous offer to be a full member. I have to do it now, so it's going to run up my credit card bill more than I wanted to. But it doesn't end. It ends on January 1st, so I have to do it now. That's fine, because I have a big payment I'm planning on making on my credit card bill. And I'll have it paid off in 2 payments anyway. Because I only have one credit card. And I refuse to put it on Temu or Amazon. So. And they have different records and different stuff than Ancestry does. So I'm going to do this. This is the lowest price offer they've ever given me. So I'll do that off camera, and we'll take a look at that on camera for sure. So once I familiarize myself with all the tools and all the databases and stuff, we will do it on camera. So hopefully the other video, even though it's broken up into a zillion pieces, is okay. So yeah, I just noticed the outside edge of my credit card is red. I never noticed that before. Of course, I haven't had this particular version of my card for very long. None of my information's on the front of it. I love that too. So it's very clean on the front. It just has the little thing that you put in the machine and just the card. I love that. Because I can stick it in the machine and nobody can see my numbers or anything. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I have a hefty bill and it's okay because I can pay it. It's going to take me a couple months. No big deal. But this I'm doing. So, like I said, I'll familiarize myself with it and we will walk through it on the channel. Bye, guys. God bless you.